Know your job means a lot, but what about your family? I know your time's worth a bunch, but when can you give it free? When can you give it free? When can you give it free? Better embrace those hugs, better not let that rug slip out from under you in mid-flight. Better cherish those smiles, they only last a while.
Welcome back to SunHippie. I'm having to lead the chickens away from the house this morning because they've decided that that's a perfect place to roost. And I beg to differ. So we're going to come out here, throw them a little scratch, get them back where they need to be. And I know she's wanting to go in there so bad and lay an egg because she already did the other day. Now, I haven't seen Mystery. That was Sunny, our little Easter egger that wants to stay in the house. So let's go figure out where Mystery is, which is always a mystery, and go get Sunny out of the house. As I suspected, you're a good baby. You sit there and lay your little egg. I'll close it. But now we got to go get Sunny. Come on. Come on, buddy. Let's go get Sunny out of the house. She's back in the house. Come on. So, right now, I don't have enough stuff planted to protect all these trees and stuff. But ideally, when this really gets started, we're going to be planting several things, and particularly herbs, around these trees. In the middle, I'm going to put herb boxes in between all of my fruit trees. A little orange tree, you know, a little neem oil is never a bad thing. It's neem oil the dog. But we don't want to kill off the whole ecosystem, so we're just gonna get it mostly around the ground, because the ones that are beneficial are not so much crawling on the ground. And anything that's under the ground that's beneficial is actually underneath the mulch. You notice I don't put my mulch close. Actually, I've lied here. This is too close to this tree, this mulch. These little trees don't need it like that. They need to have that little area aired out, and it needs to be mulched around it to produce a good ecosystem for the tree. Now, if we have any other issues going on, my tomatoes are just now starting to rock. We've got these coming on down here. Those are a little low, and I don't have these staked up yet. So my next job is going to stake these up. This is a velvet plant. It has some uses. It's got a cute little flower on it. Normally these leaves are super soft. You can feel that. That is so soft you can't hardly even feel that leaf in between your fingers. Hi, Bobby. This is my baby. There's nothing there. My little baby chicken. Her was a little mystery. And her's not scared of nothing, unfortunately. No, you don't get in the neem oil. Don't get in the neem oil. Come on. You don't need to get in the neem oil. Go on back there. My lamb's foot orchard. Or lamb's quarter orchard. Keep calling it lamb's foot. Goose foot, lamb's quarter. And every now and then I just like to grab a leaf and munch it. It's actually really good. It's a nice, mild. It's not too green. I mean, the older the leaves get, they'll get a little bitter tinge to them. But if you get a young plant, you'll never taste any little bitter nothing. But they're awesome in salads. And they remind you a lot of spinach. Definitely a spinachy It's almost got a creamy aftertone. It's good. These got mowed down over here accidentally, but it actually did it good, because what I did is I just took the whole tomato to start these and I stuck them in the ground. And you see how dense those are? So thinning these out is a good idea, but since I didn't, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take and I'm gonna lift these up, because these are a good, well, some of these don't need to be in there, but these climb really well. These are a little cocktail tomato. I love the flavor of these. These are awesome, but they really don't have enough airflow in here right now. And when it gets hot, this will not be a healthy ecosystem for these little tomatoes. But I got some little ones coming on, which is awesome. So basically what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put an arbor over here and pull these up on this side and let them climb. And then I'm gonna put an arbor, or let them climb up on that side of the arbor over there. Or I could just stake them. There's all kinds of different ways to get these up off the ground. But they have to have some air pretty soon. It's already starting to get, when it's cooler, you can kind of get away with a little bit of that, but it really promotes unhealthiness under those leaves. You can't prune them correctly. They don't produce well, as good as they could anyway. Sometimes I've just let these go and they produce. I mean, these are just amazing little tomatoes here. All I did was get a pack of Camparis and I let them get good and ripe, not rotten, just really too soft to eat. I dug a hole about 3 inches, 4 inches deep, and I squished the tomato in it with the seeds and all. And then I put the whole tomato, the skin and all, down in there, and I covered it up. And this is how you plant Camparis and get them started, because I just stuck it out there. I've done them that way for years, but I usually thin them, and I didn't get these thinned. These got thinned for me, but like I said, these are still hanging in there. Look, it's still popping in. It doesn't matter if you mow them down, they'll come back. They're a hardy little tomato. So these will really produce a lot of tomatoes in the end of this month into July. I deliberately put them under this tree so that they get a little reprieve from the heat. And the other group that I had growing, that grew accidentally actually from me throwing tomatoes out, I threw them literally down in the woods that were about like that. It got very little to no sun, and they grew anyway. They were all over the place. I got handfuls of tomatoes as well. So these are a really easy group. I can't imagine even having these in a raised bed where they're actually being taken care of. They would just go crazy, which is actually what I'm gonna do over here. There'll be a raised bed, a nice good sized one. It's gonna be for these specifically because I love these tomatoes, and I'll put an arbor under here, and I might even light it up. Get some rope lights. Gotta make it look pretty, don't we, bud? Don't we, bud? We gotta make everything pretty. I'm sorry, you're cinnamon. Oh, your butt looks like this is definitely mystery. Hi, mystery. It don't has nothing, darling. I'm gonna check it, make sure.
Gone like babies down the hall.
Who pecked you on the top of your little head?
Gone like the final curtain call.
Ginger?
Just don't last forever.
No. Cinnamon. I'll get it right one of these days. Cinnamon and Ginger.
No.
Ginger's little fluffy butt mama. Her likes to make babies.